Now listen, man. Listen, man. I'm straight with everybody. But you know, I love my folks first. But we just got a different type of love with each other. But I tell you one thing, boy, we get defecated on in the hills of North America, boy. I tell you. Assalamu alaikum, peeps. This is the one and only Azakar, man. Bringing you flame. You already know, homie. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell. You be left in the loop every time your boy drop to work. You feel me? Shout out to the black YouTube out there. Ticket TV, Carcino, Kwame Brown, the league attorney, J.R. Wisdom, Mr. Palmer, 2 Raw for Sports, 2 Raw for TV, Kicking with Mr. Moss, LC Predator Catcher, J.D. Black, Tariq Nasheed, Dr. Umar Johnson, ISUPK, Hold that thing down, homie. They hold that thing down in the YouTube streets, man. You know what I'm saying? Black people, you know you black. If you got white people names, you black. Yeah, you know the black I'm talking about. Yeah, she know the black I'm talking about. Pig feet, chitlin eating black. Yes, black. That's what I'm talking about. We get defecated on. Yes, man and female, male and female, man. I mean, I see so many people that come over here and get opportunity, and then just really step all over us like we nothing. Man, I was at work the other day, and a young cat, you know what I'm saying, don't bother nobody, man, you know what I'm saying. And there was a meeting going on, and this I say foreigner or whatnot, just walked right in front of him instead of going behind him while he's talking to somebody, and just pushed him out the way. And then, you know, he rolled up in him in the bathroom like, hey, man, what's up with you? You know what I'm saying? What's up, man? I need to holler at you. He like, man, I don't want no smoke. Don't want no smoke. But why trip like that? Why trip like that? And then we got the migrant thing going on in Chicago. It could be all over. You know what I'm saying? Getting the shelter, getting these jobs, getting this money. And guess what? Them Democrats and black peoples that represents the cities, y'all put them over there. That's what you did. Y'all did the damn thing. You and them Biden lovers. What's her name? Kamala Harris. That's what y'all like. And look what it done boiled down to. Look what it done boiled down to. First of all, just look at the treatment that the migrants getting. And you can't even get no food stamps, brother. You can't even get no job. You can't get nothing. And they want your arm and your leg for credit. You hear me? But look at the hookup that they get. And we're going to talk about that on the return.
Elder woman representing this Northwest Side ward said she's been notified by the city of Chicago and the Archdiocese that they plan to open a shelter here in the coming weeks at this shuttered school at St. Bartholomew Church. The state is now helping expedite that shelter and several others after that massive Brighton Park site was deemed unsafe. This sprawling 12-acre vacant lot at 115th and South Halsted is now the city's best large-scale hope for sheltering migrants through Chicago's bitter winter months.
I'm waiting for the report on the environmentals.
The far south side alderman says around November 20th, city crews collected samples from the second potential base camp site that will eventually become an affordable housing complex. Unlike the former site at Brighton Park, no construction equipment is in place yet.
The administration made a commitment to our community that before anyone is placed on the site, that we'll have a community meeting about it.
A growing number of city council members are calling for the ouster of more more than a dozen of the mayor's top deputies over the Brighton Park debacle.
Making decisions on sites like this that are putting people in harm's way is doing a total disservice to the people of the city of Chicago.
A spokesperson for Mayor Johnson dismissed the demand, saying in part, "This is not serious correspondence, yet the individuals it attacks are doing very serious work in addressing the urgency of a humanitarian crisis that has brought nearly 25,000 new arrivals to our city." Hundreds of migrants are still crowding on police station floors and huddling in sidewalk tents. Volunteers hope to move them from this Englewood station to churches by morning.
Tomorrow, we're going to be at District 7, and our goal is to try to do 55.
Behind the scenes, the Archdiocese of Chicago says it's working out a lease to house about 300 migrants in this shuttered Portage Park school. It's all part of a patchwork of shelters until any base camp might actually open. A community activist is calling on people who live in this community to gather outside this school tomorrow to protest this potential shelter. Tonight, the city tells us they don't have any information on when the environmental results could be out on that future base camp site for 115th and Halstead.
Wow. See what I'm saying, man? Opportunist. Oh, man. They see the dark-skinned migrants or whatnot. They try to put them in the category of us, far as holding hand-wise. But, man, they don't want to have no part to do with us. They call us Akatas. Akata. That means American cotton picker. Yeah, that ain't them. That ain't them. And then, especially in New York. You finna see what went down in New York, man. And, if brothers halfway talk to a police wrong or halfway attempt to act like he was going to hit him, what you think going to happen to that brother? What you think going to happen to that brother? Well, you finna see what happened to these 5 migrants. And what was the cause and the effect, and did they get you see what happened to them. And you let me know, are we the same? Do we get the same type of treatment? I'll be right back, and you let me know.
A brutal attack against 2 NYPD officers. Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg staying silent as we try to ask why 5 of these suspects were released without bail. Fox 5's Linda Schmidt joins us live from Midtown. And Linda, you tried to press Bragg on that very question earlier today.
Yeah, I sure did. I tried to press him, and other reporters tried to press him on that issue as well, but he was not interested in talking to any of us earlier today. And it appears the governor is not supporting him in this case. DA Bragg, why did you not ask for bail? Why didn't you ask for bail for these migrants? District Attorney Alvin Bragg trying to get away from questions about his decision to release 5 illegal migrants charged with assaulting 2 NYPD officers in Times Square that was caught on camera. All 5 were released without bail, even though they are charged with a felony. Now 4 of them have reportedly fled the state. State Attorney General Letitia James weighing in.
Despite the fact that they have allegedly have fled to Florida, the long arm of the law will find these individuals. They will be arrested.
What do you have to say to the people of New York? Do you have nothing to say to the citizens of New York? DA Bragg immediately left a hotel in Midtown after attending a winter conference with Governor Hochul and the state's 61 other district attorneys. The 4 other city DAs attended a news conference with the governor, who took questions. In the past few days, and you've said this multiple times, that you are looking to judges and prosecutors to do the right thing. Do you think that DA Bragg did the right thing by releasing illegal migrants charged with assaulting 2 New York City police officers violently who have no ties to New York City, New York State, or this country? Do you think he did the right thing? And they're charged with felonies.
Anytime there's an assault on a police officer, which is a very serious offense, it is bail eligible and bail should be sought, meaning right now that they should be sitting in Rikers.
Okay, now, even though you just saw there in my report that D.A. Bragg had every opportunity to speak with reporters and address this issue, earlier today he chose not to, and he had every opportunity to do it. Instead, what he ended up doing was calling a late news conference. That happened about an hour ago. Now, at that news conference, he said they don't have any proof at this point that 4 of the illegal migrants have fled the state. However, they are continuing to investigate that. He also had this to say.
We do not tolerate people assaulting police officers, but in a court of law, and our profound obligation is to make sure we have the right people charged with the right crimes.
And by the way, this investigation is ongoing. Police are saying there could be as many as 14 people who were involved in that assault on those 2 New York City police officers last Saturday. Back inside to you.
Wow, Linda, thank you so much.
Well. Nigga go pick up that tree and shut on up. Hey, it ain't what you told me, it's what you showed me. You can tell me we equal all day, but what you show me? What do you show me, America? What do you show me? Brothers, do y'all feel me on this? Like I said, especially when you go to the jobs, man, you can't tell me. You can't tell me. Nigga, they ain't acting superhero-ish on your behalf. Talk to me. Talk to me. Man, boy, I tell you. 4 migrant men charged in felonies and attack of 2 New York City Police Department officers Saturday outside a migrant shelter are en route to California town near Mexico after they were released from custody. They're given bus tickets by faith-based charity, a senior law enforcement official said. What type of shit is this? Y'all see this malarkey, black people? Boy, I'm telling you, hey, brothers, we get defecated on. The 4 men were amongst at least 7 people arrested in the incident. They were staying in New York City shelter. Used false names with the charity, the source told CNN. It was not immediately clear who the 4 among the group were arrested this week in connection with the weekend incident. Oh, man. Some of 67,000 migrants are in New York City care. Among more than 173,900 who arrived in the city since spring 2022, a City Hall spokesman told CNN on Thursday. Boy, I tell you, man, it's hard here, ain't it? Hard. Like I said, they get the hook up. They get the hook up. Holler if you hear me. This your boy Moose. So leave me some comment. Let me know what you think about this. It's controversial. Whatever. Black people, you let me know what you think. And do you get that same beneficial treatment? Peace and about the average people.